Dash Radio, it is going down, the place to be. Your boy DJ Trexxx, and in here with me, I got a West Coast gem. We're talking about, let's go beyond bars, just dope beats, man. I hate to say this word, but swag. I mean, it's everything mixed in between. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Tyler Thomas in the building at Dash Radio.
It's good,
man. You've been everywhere, huh? Lately, you just been from Complex Magazine to, on MTV to Revolt TV, being featured on XXL. You know what I'm saying?
It's a blessing. It's a blessing, definitely. Got a good squad.
And before I even get into all this stuff, we're gonna go ahead and take it back. And so 3 years ago, for everyone listening, I want to make sure that they get the background on how you came about. Mm-hmm. I have a buddy named Frosty that obviously went to high school with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Frosty.
Yep.
He tells me, yo, I got this boy, Tyler Thomas. And at that time, he told me you were looking for a DJ. Mm-hmm. And for me, you know, I wasn't in radio yet. You know, I'm in college. I'm still doing college stuff. And I'm like, you know, yeah, I'll check your boy out. But obviously, you know, we get those messages from friends. You're kind of like, I don't know if he's serious. But
yeah, definitely.
So long story short, I check out the video 95 Till. And I have this face like,
oh, the snippet.
I was
in the garage.
Yeah.
That's man. I wasn't even rapping yet. I was really faded.
Really? Because it didn't look like you were, bro.
Nah, we were just in there, and the homies they put on a beat, and I was just spitting, man. It was fun. It was like when I first started figuring out I could rap a little bit.
You could? Nah, I think everyone knew at that point. I couldn't tell you were bad. I thought you were just in the zone, bro. You were just like, I make you cry like you onions or something like that. And I'm just like, oh my. And then I hit him back up like, yo, your boy is the real deal. And then it hit me when I'm like, yo, why doesn't anyone know that much about him? Like, he has a lot of views, but like this food should be up on here. But obviously, you know the way music works, the music industry. But now the time has come.
Yes, sir.
The time has changed.
Yes, sir.
Bird's Eye View just dropped. Please let everybody know about the response you've been getting after Bird's Eye View.
Man, Bird's Eye View it's been a blessing. Honestly, I worked very hard. I worked for about a year on Bird's Eye View. I was very quiet. And the response so far has been so positive. Everybody feels like it's very refreshing to hear, you know, music that actually has, you know, catered to somebody's actual real sound and not just been like some trap beat, somebody rapping over it, trying to fit in with the rest of everybody else. We've definitely taken our time, and, you know, the fruits of our labor are definitely in front of us. You know, everybody from like all these magazines, all these write-ups and everything, and they've all just honestly hit the nail on the head with all of their, you know, their write-ups of, you know, how, you know, I tried my hardest to stay true to something honest, and it's a bigger message than just, you know, trying to get out singles.
Exactly. And one of the things that I love the most about your project, Bird's Eye View, the first thing that came to my mind was it's something different. And we're not getting a lot of that right now.
Definitely.
We're getting it in other genres of music, but as far as hip hop, the trap movement is unbelievably strong right now. It is just everywhere you go, it's trap beat, flow, trap beat, flow, trap beat, hook. And when I heard yours, I didn't hear any of that. And that's what was so refreshing to me.
Cause it ain't me. Cause it's just, I'm honest, and I don't really be, you know what I mean? I do my little dirt here and there, but my life ain't just full of that. Like, I don't know, man. I grew up, I'm a Dilla fan. I'm a, you know what I mean? I'm a DJ Quick fan. I'm a West Coast, like.
Don't get me started on DJ Quick, man. That's God to me.
Know. All right.
Quick, you the man. But right now, Tyler Thomas is taking over. So, as far as your style, it's a little bit of an East Coast style influence mixed with like a West Coast sound. But when I mean West Coast sound, I mean West Coast as artists such as The Far Side, Souls of Mischief.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people don't know that. They like to categorize Souls of Mischief and Far Side as, oh, that's East Coast. It's not. It sounds like it, but that's like the West Coast style of like MCs and like hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, my family's from the East Coast. My mom's Puerto Rican. My dad is black. I'm half and half. My mom, they're all from New York. They're all from Brooklyn.
Wow.
So, I mean, all of my influences when I was growing up were all East Coast shit. It was like, dude, Big Pun was everything. I'm Puerto Rican. There's been no other Puerto Rican rappers that have been that tight.
And you probably didn't know, I'm Dominican.
See?
So
See,
are we
right
still
there.
cool?
We
Are we still
nah,
cool?
we good. We neighbors.
All right, cool.
We
You know,
good.
you said Puerto Rican, and my heart kind
Shouts
of
to
was
DR.
you know, trying to hide and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you good, man.
For real though. But please tell us about how long it took for you to actually, when I mean breakthrough, for you to find out like, okay, I could do this. Like, this is me. This is gonna work. Because for some rappers, it's like you hit that point where like, yo, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? That may have never happened for you, but in a lot of cases for artists, they hit that point where it's like, yo,
I hit that point. Before I even made Bird's Eye View.
Wow.
It was just a lot of shit that I was going through. I'm sorry if I can't curse.
No.
My bad. It's a lot of stuff that you go through and it makes you question why you even doing it. What's so different about you that's gonna work? And the fact that I tend to pay attention to detail and make sure my stuff is honest to me is the reason why it's sticking out. So it's weird. You pay so much attention to, you know, trying to make sure you separate yourself and you're honest and you do what feels right. And then when it's about to come out, you like, what's gonna separate? It's because you took all that time to actually do something meaningful. And people get that, man. Music is like the only thing that transcends, you know what I mean? Like, to other people. Like, it's, you know, it's for everybody.
No, definitely. And then hearing your track, like you said, it was a fresher breath air. And for me, it was more like I'm so happy that there's people who are out here still doing it this way. They're not leaving an art just because some other art is popular, and it's working. And I love it when it works for an artist because it makes me happy. It makes me appreciate that there's fans out there that still want to hear that stuff. Because, you know, little by little, I'm going to be realistic. People are starting to get to a point where they don't want to hear lyrics anymore. And it's painful because it's like, I understand there's certain stuff that's for the club. I get it. But there's a time to listen to something that's deep, meaningful, and cool. I mean,
yeah, it's not corny. I never want to be corny. Like, that's not my thing. Like, honestly, the only reason why my stuff is deep is just because it's honest. It's not like me trying to come up with crazy words to woo somebody. Like, that shit is played. Like, I don't do that. I just literally just trying to keep the story, me and him having like crazy nights out or whatever, but in our own way, in our honest way. Like, it's just, you know, you just got to put it into perspective where people can relate.
And if I may ask, who produced the majority of the beats on Bird's Eye?
The majority of the beats? Stereotypes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you say his name one more time?
The Stereotypes? It's a group of people.
Okay.
Ray Romulus, Charm, Germ.
I asked you to repeat that because they are dope, bro.
No, they are.
And now that you're
John,
telling me
my
this,
bad.
Yeah, shout out to Stereotypes.
Yeah,
I just
definitely.
barely found out right now, but those beats are amazing.
They are. Like, and they just take their time with me, you know? Like, they just make sure we all agree on something before we move ahead. They like old soulful stuff. They get to tap into that. They feel like kids again when we're in there.
And who are some of your influences? And we kind of talked about that before, but I want you to kind of break down who are some of the influences and why.
Why? Man, DMX was a huge influence on me. I think Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood was the first CD I ever bought. Yeah, it might have been the first CD I ever bought. His energy, like, he just switched it, and he had different people he could talk. He could talk to Damien, which was his little, you know what I mean? Like, he could just switch. Like, Eminem was huge when I was growing up, just because he can. Like, I just love when people can switch in and out of characters. You know, DJ Quick was a huge influence. Biggie was a huge influence. Man, and the reason why is just because all of them just told stories. Slick Rick, stories. Like, they just kept it G, but they made you feel like you want to be a part of their world. When somebody's so confident about their own message, it makes you feel like, okay, I need to buy into this.
Yeah, and I definitely bought into it.
Hey, there you go.
So I'm wondering, but I hope more people can go out there and check out Tyler Thomas, man,
too.
because this music is just it's unbelievable that you're able to put a project together that represents everything you just said about storytelling. And,
Yes, sir.
you know, so in your music, I hear a little bit of the East Coast style and the Slick Rick and the big pun, but then also with like a West Coast point of view. Mm-hmm. That's what makes it so much more refreshing.
Oh yeah.
And who are some other people that, you know, that you want to work with or you are working with?
That I want to work with? Man, I would definitely like to work with like Joey Badass. Dope. Vic Mensa's crazy. Action Bronson. I've been wanting to work with him for a minute. I opened up for him a while back. He's hard.
He's hard.
Freddie Gibbs, Dom. Man, you name it. I would like to work with a bunch of people. Chance, for sure.
And I like that in your presence, whenever I see your videos and the way you rap and the way you perform, it's like your confidence is at an all-time high where you're just like, you know what? I don't care who these people are. I could flow.
Because I don't care no more.
Yeah.
I don't care no more.
Yeah, you know, but it shows. You're like, you have the confidence enough to be like, I can spit with these people. You put me in a room with 5 people, and I'm gonna show everyone that I got something. I got style.
Off top.
That when I spit, you're gonna shut up automatically.
And my director Pat makes sure Pat Kude, he's from Black Tongue. Shouts to Black Tongue, by the way. They do all my visuals. He makes sure he captures that. Like, he doesn't like shooting basic rap videos. He likes like the energy. Like, we make sure it comes across that we got a message and we're gonna deliver it. Like, he's A1.
And how did this rap thing come up? Where was it?
Bro, that garage, I'm telling you.
In the 95 Till video.
Yes.
No way, right there.
Yes. I mean, I always we would spit during high school and stuff, and it was cool. I mean, I wasn't good or anything like that. And it was always fun, but honestly, it's just always just been a cipher thing. I come from that little, it's
So would you consider yourself an East Coast dude or West Coast?
I'm West Coast all day.
Ah, thank God.
I'm West Coast all day.
No,
but I mean, that's just how we, honestly, our nights consisted of, bro, we gonna get some trees, we gonna chill, we gonna play beats in the car, and we just gonna rap. Or we in that garage. That was back when I was in a little group called Black and Mild. It was hilarious. Low key. It was like, look, all of us teamed up. It was like me, my boy Hugh Augustine, he's a rapper, and then Warren Brew, they're actually with OPM now. We were all like a little squad, and we all just used to just spit and do shows and shit. It was great.